Boom. Welcome to A Lil Tea Time. Y'all ready? You know how shit. Welcome to A Lil Tea Time. Welcome to A Lil Tea Time. Alright. Welcome to A Lil Tea Time. Hey. Welcome to A Lil Tea Time. Welcome to A Lil Tea Time. All right, y'all. So good evening, good evening, good evening. It is I, Jerrick, aka HRUSD, your favorite published author's favorite published author, and your host of A Lil Tea Time. And tonight, I am kicking off season 15 of A Lil Tea Time.
Big 1-5.
With this dude sitting right here to my right. So, before I even do his intro, I'm gonna give people a little background how I met this brother. It's about 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
About 4.
4.
Yeah.
I kind of broke into doing comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And we did a roast battle. Probably an epic one.
Yeah, she was great.
And I battled against an actual comedian that's sitting to my right tonight. To have him in a building for the premiere of season 15 is epic because he's doing great things.
Oh man, thank you.
I want to introduce to some and reintroduce to others the multi-talented comedian, Mr. Mark Pugh. Mark, welcome.
Hey, thank you for having me, man.
So you are in the studio finally.
Yeah.
Mark, bro, we got a little catching up to do.
Yeah.
Little catching up. So what's been new? What's been going on?
What's been new? Recently in January, we started a residency at the Live Casino in Bossier at PBR. We do a comedy show there every month, like the second or third Thursday. This Thursday will be our what month is this? May?
This is May.
Yeah, May. Our May show. But that's been doing good. We trying to branch off into different bars and shit around the city and keep like a once a month show up. Do some stuff at 7 Tap on Linwood. Just trying to get to this comedy stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure it out.
You're not doing the triumphing, you're doing it.
Doing it. How about trying to get to the next level consistent?
Getting to the next level.
Getting to the next
Watch
level.
that try word.
We don't try, right?
We don't try, we just
heard that. Yeah, man, that's what I got going.
So for the viewers at home who don't know you, can you tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, man. Just real heavy into the art. I've been drawing since I could pick up a pencil, man. Started doing comedy in the 4th grade. Been into film since probably around the 4th grade too. I did claymation in 5th grade for a talent show. Mm-hmm. I got into the newspaper because of that, and just been writing, drawing, filming, comedy, just whatever I can get my hands on, just having those different outlets and stuff, man. So that's pretty much me in a nutshell. Always doing something creative.
And he's not lying.
Nah, no bullshit.
He's not lying.
May I curse?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, no bullshit.
No, we here for all the bullshit tonight. So first and foremost, I got to talk about all of your posts. Because I catch your posts like a cold.
Okay.
I catch them every single time. I just tend to pop up on Facebook or Instagram.
Be right there.
And they be right there.
Yeah.
And there's one skit that I am laughing my ass off about. It's the blind guy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I had so much fun doing that.
The blind guy who's being interviewed.
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
All I can tell y'all, if y'all ain't seen the skit yet, go over to his page and check out the skit. Sure. In my head, I was wondering when after you said, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
Hey. All I'm imagining after that is you just cussed everybody out.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, we need more of that.
Yeah.
Just add like 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
Of you like going in
for sure
as the blind character.
Yeah.
shit gonna hit.
For sure. For sure.
I'm a fan of what you've been doing anyway because one, like I just said, they pinned me and him against each other.
Oh yeah, on the road, yeah.
They pinned us against each other. So I didn't know when I met you that I was coming in against a comedian who has been doing this shit for a minute.
Yeah.
When we did your first interview, how you talked about, and we're gonna get into that again tonight. So who were some of the comedians who inspired you?
First I would say has to be Eddie Murphy. Well, actually, yeah, Eddie Murphy was like the big first inspiration. But I grew up on all kind Gallagher. When I was before I even kind of knew what comedy was, I gravitated to all type of comedy. So I used to love watching Gallagher when he came on TV. The dude that smashed the fruit. You got Sinbad, Martin Lawrence. So I was just when it came to comedy, I was very eclectic. Had different things I just I think I pull from now, or just like my journey of being a comedian. I just consumed it so much. Like I used to fall asleep to Comedy Central. Now, like, there's no way like a black kid from the South should know who Mike Birbiglia is, especially at like, I think I was like 10, 12. Like, we don't know that. We know Eddie Murphy, Steve Harvey, stuff like that. But I just consume so much comedy. I'm finding out about Mexican comedy, white comedy, different types of black and white comedy. You know what I'm saying? Like nerd comedy, hood comedy, bougie black comedy, you know, like just the whole thing, church comedy. So and then I got a background in preaching too. Like when I was young, I used to do a lot of like youth day preaching and do different sermons and stuff. So I got a background with acting and stuff. So Eddie was a big one. Then when I got older, Dave Chappelle, when I found out about Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence for sure. Like a lot of comedic actors like white dude, Ace Ventura, I can't think his name right now. Jim Carrey. One of my favorites. Huge influence. But it's so many, man. But Eddie Murphy is in my top 3. Eddie Murphy, Patrice O'Neal, and Dave Chappelle, for sure. Robert Powell from down in Louisiana. Robert Powell III, big influence. What's my guy name? That's the crazy thing about comedy too. Like a lot of people I used to look up to, I've had conversations with now because I've been doing comedy for so long. Just being, I'm thankful that I'm good at it. You know, you could be like, you could have a dream. We know so many people that like, oh, I want to be a singer, but they don't have a voice for it.
That part.
I'm just thankful that I'm good at something that I love to do. I would hate to be trying to chip away at paint that's not coming off. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I just feel honored to be able to meet people I looked up to or watch on TV and to be able to do it at a good level. So, yeah, man.
So we know what you're doing for fun when you're on stage, but what are you doing for fun when you're not on stage?
Off stage, I like to create stuff, right? I have ideas for TV shows and anime and stuff like that. Like I got a passion project right now I'm working on. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan. Oh, it's my shit.
We're gonna talk about that later on in the show.
For sure. Real quick, no, I saw the Mortal Kombat movie that came out in 2020. First 10 minutes, amazing. After that, as a fan, I didn't like it. So that made me, what I do is if I see a movie that I want to like, if I don't like it, I'll go rewrite the film how I think it could have been better. And that turned me into making a little passion project of doing a Mortal Kombat anime, kind of based off of that. So now I got like this whole like 10 season arc I'm working on. It's crazy, bro. I think I got like a small form of autism when it comes to shit like that because I just fixate on it. And like I'm not getting paid for it. I probably never get to make it, but I still want. I won't get to make it on an industry level, but I still would like to make it just to put it out on YouTube or some shit like that.
That part.
So stuff like that, just creating shit.
And he's not lying, y'all.
Okay.
Like no cap, for real, y'all. I follow him on all of his social medias that I can follow him on. And he never quits. He never fails. When I tell y'all his skits, they're always original, always creative, always hilarious. Tookie Toot, there you go, Tookie Toot. Thank you for coming in, y'all. And he's always put in what seems like 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't like give you like a little. He give you everything. Yeah. And if you're present when he does his shows, it's like he's breathing comedy.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And you would have to be in the room to experience this comedy like firsthand. Like going back to when I first came in the spot.
Yeah.
I sat back. I was like, oh, he's funny.
Appreciate it.
And then when they said we want to put y'all up against each other, I was like, us? Okay.
I know it's gonna be a good matchup though, cause like niggas can't sleep on you either. You hilarious too. So like you got the type of funny that's perfect for roasting. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's kind of connected to a little tea time too, cause you know the saying like sips tea and shit. Like that's your whole like you might say something slick and people be like, wait, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. So no, it was. I knew I had my work cut out for me, so I want to go half step anyway. But I was like, nah, I'm going up against Jerry, bro. I can't slick. I can't treat this like it ain't nothing.
I'm still tripping how that even happened. I think too, when people heard me actually doing comedy for the first time, they was like, nah, he actually got something.
Yeah, for sure.
And they were like, we want to pin the two black guys against each other, see what the two black guys do.
Yeah.
And that was one joke I never got to use it, bro. I never got to use it. I'm not gonna use it tonight.
Okay.
I'm not gonna use it tonight because I don't want to start no shit.
Hey, I'm off right now, man.
But that was that one joke that I had in my head every time I see the clip, because there are clips of shit that we've done.
Yeah.
That is circulating on social media from back then. Oh. But that was one particular clip that you was spinning in that chair. Now it's like, that's the joke right there.
It's gonna cook me, man.
And I said, I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Because the way I planned it in my hair is like, can somebody bring some tissue?
Nah, man.
You was already swirling around like you was in the toilet.
That's funny. I just look like a piece of shit. That's cold. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that joke was in my head.
That's funny.
And I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. So I kept it clean.
Yeah.
But even when you went off to Austin, because you went to Austin and pursued comedy in Austin.
Yeah.
We pulled up for you when you had your show, when you went out to Austin. How was that like?
The show or just Austin?
Just Austin.
Austin is like the white Atlanta. It's cool, but you got to know what you prepared for, man. Like,
okay.
What I love about Austin, because I made a whole YouTube video about what I didn't like about Austin, and then when that ended up going viral, and I didn't even expect it to, because I was just like getting some shit off, like it was like a little creative video, cool shots, wrote some shit, didn't expect it to do nothing. Then like 6 months later, a lot of people started shitting on the comedy scene in Austin because of Kill Tony and Joe Rogan.
Mm-hmm.
So that video started picking up steam, and the people that do them long videos about Joe Rogan in Austin, they start using clips from that shit. So it just looked like I hated Austin 100%. I didn't, because there's so many people in Austin I fuck with. Like Austin is cool because I was doing shows damn near every day in Austin, 2 to 3 shows a day. Like people call me while I'm like chilling at the crib, like, oh, I ain't got no shows today, I'm gonna just chill. And a nigga would call me and be like, hey, bro, these people not funny right now. Can you come please say the show? So like I'll be chilling and people still get me to come downtown and like say their whole show because they knew I was like, ain't no gambling when Mark get on stage. 9 times out of 10, he gonna do what he came to do. So that part of Austin, I love it. The different people that own the different clubs. Besides everybody talk about Mothership, but there's so many places to do comedy out there in Austin that's not the Mothership. Mothership is great. They got a great audience, but it's a layup if you're good at comedy. So it's not really a barometer on how good you are. I've seen people bomb, but I'm like, they still early, but they got in. Like you got Velveeta Room, you got East Austin Comedy Club, you got some of these bar shows and shit. Like I got a partner that run like 6 or 7 bar shows at the different places on 6th Street. Man, it's amazing. Like for comedy, just straight up, you go there. But the cross to bear when you go out there, it's a lot of new comics and a lot of them are white and they got that dude bro comedy. But it's just like, oh, what kind of slur can I say? Like it's just super like all the isms. They say it with no reason other than just be like, yeah, I said the thing I ain't supposed to say type shit. But that ain't always funny. And that's not why you say the thing. Like that's not why you say the N-word just to go up and be like, I'm white and I'm saying nigga. Like it's not about that. It's like have something attached to it. You can't just go up there and be racist or homophobic or transphobic just because you don't like them people or because that's not the thing you're supposed to say. Like they disguise that shit with the free speech shit. Free speech ain't never been a problem. I ain't gonna say it ain't never been a problem, but when it comes to comedy, it hasn't been a problem since Lenny Bruce was getting taken to jail in the 40s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The 20s or the 40s. One of them time periods way before any of us was alive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's when you couldn't say anything crass in public because you would get, it was obscenity laws and shit. We don't have that no more.
Mm-hmm.
You can say whatever you want, but people don't like the repercussions. If you're on a TV show and you say something when you're not on a TV show, if you say something homophobic, racial or whatever, and they find out about it, then people are going to fire you. Just like if you go work at Sportran and you driving a bus and you call somebody handicapped retarded, you can get fired for that. It's not, you can't say those things. You can't say those things without repercussions.
Mm-hmm.
Freedom of speech is a legality issue. So like when comedians be crying about, oh, you can't say anything no more, it confuses the audience members too. Cause I'll go up and do a show and everybody on the show is trash except me. And then they'll come up to me and be like, man, it's so hard for y'all. No, it's not. You just got to be funny and you got to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you cussing, saying racial jokes or whatever, you can do that shit, but you have to be good at it.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to say the F word or the N word or whatever just to show how badass you is. Cause don't nobody care except the 15% of people in the world that's like, ooh, he stepped over the line, bro. You can cross lines and still get both sides to laugh at it. There's plenty of people that make gay jokes, black jokes or whatever that's not in that group. Mm-hmm. And everybody can laugh and have a good time. That's why I say you got to learn, you got to understand people. If you want to do comedy successfully, you got to understand people that are not who you are. Opposite people, go into their communities, have conversations with them, be willing to understand, know what they laugh at, see what they find funny, and then you able to go and joke with them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you can laugh and joke with your friends all day, but can't nobody say nothing about your mama.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But you can talk about your mama as much as you want to because you know who she is. Now, you might have some siblings or some friends that may know, say, if your mama crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, my mama be tripping. Then you talk to your partner, da-da-da-da-da. Then that motherfucker might be able to get a joke off, and then you be like, yeah, you right. Because they understand the lady, and y'all put that time in. But you can't just go up to me like, man, your mama a bitch, and expect not to get punched in the mouth. That's not how that works, bro. So I hate when people, because they got the audience thinking that all we do is go up there and just be clowns. And I said this shit the other day, bro. A lot of people do comedy because they want a chance to they want to be seen with the red nose. They want to be a clown for being seen with the red nose and not for the sake of being a clown. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Like, you just want to be able to say, oh, I do comedy. No, you got to put the time in. You got to put the work in. You got to bomb. And you may never bomb on stage, but it's coming. Mm-hmm. I bombed way more times than I'd like to admit. But it happened, bro. I've had 2 shows in one night. The first night, I ate ass that night. Did terrible. And then 15 minutes later, I had a 45-minute spot right after that. I killed for the whole 45 minutes. So it's like, it's ebb and flow. It ebb and flows, man. So, yeah. I ain't mean to go off on a tangent.
No, you good. Because I like when people go on their tangents because you're getting your point across.
100%.
So what inspired you to develop your idea to be this multi-talented artist?
Man, it just came. Like I said, the first thing I think I did when I was young was I started drawing. Like my parents always tell the story about me drawing perfect circles on the wall, and that saved me from getting my ass beat. Because a kid drawing the wall, he ain't supposed to do that shit. Mm-hmm. But they were just so amazed that the circles were so perfect. They was like, oh, he got something. So like they encouraged me to keep drawing. They always put stuff in my hands, and drawing turned into filming, would turn into acting, turn into all kind of shit. So I just kind of like whatever I liked or wanted to get into. My parents always kind of like pushed me towards that and let me do it. Mm-hmm. Like my mom wouldn't buy I wanted a whole bunch of Dragon Ball Z toys. And I had like these anime magazines that had all the toys in the back. And like you could order all kind of Dragon Ball Z toys. My mom wasn't finna do that shit. I wanted 100 toys. She's like, I'm not buying them toys. But then I was like, what if I make my own toys? What if I get some clay? So like I drew diagrams and shit. I'm like no more than like 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, let me draw the shit. And she was like, all right, well, we finna figure out how to make toys and shit. So I bought some modeling. Of course, she bought me the modeling clay. And I tried to I break my own toys apart to see how they work. So I was doing shit like that, man. Just anything I fall into, I try to figure out how to do it. And then I just make the shit. So.
And y'all wouldn't believe, with all the cussing, this nigga's brilliant.
Oh, man, I appreciate it, dog.
He's actually brilliant more than what people think.
Yeah.
If y'all sit with him and talk to him, he's brilliant. So don't be fooled by the pot mouth.
Yeah, man.
Because I was fooled by the pot mouth too.
For real?
Yeah.
That's funny. I do talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I talk a lot of shit.
And then after that, I was like, the first time you did Tea Time, and when I came to your actual, your event before you went off to Austin, that's when it hit for me. I was like, nah, man. He's brilliant.
Thank you.
He's brilliant. And again, like the fact that you did your research, you do your research on comedians, you do your research on the art shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You do your research on censorship.
Yeah.
You make sure that if you're going to go on the stage, you're not crossing the line that you can't cross.
Right.
But if you are crossing the line that you can't cross, you've done the research enough that you know, like, nah, this is actually good. I can do this here, and I know that they're not going to be upset with me. So that's the aspect of your comedy that I've enjoyed watching you over the years. You even had a club at one time, right?
Yeah. Technically, we still got it, but like we started a club almost in 2.5 months. It'll be a full year, but we started a club actually in August. We got the building last year, and we wanted to bring just experiencing the club here, and then going to Dallas and Austin, Lafayette, these different comedy clubs, and then just of course like doing the research growing up on how comedy clubs run, but actually seeing it firsthand. I wanted to create a space when I came back from Austin for everybody that I was fucking with before I left. Like we got a club here already, a big club, but what happens inside of the club as far as the comedians go, it kind of ebbs and flows again. So some days they doing stuff, some days they not. But I was like, we need something more consistent. We need an open mic. We need a club. We need a place where we can work out material and do shows and have a community together. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't really had but one club. And cities need multiple clubs because you're going to need smaller clubs. You're going to need bigger clubs. You're going to need multiple big clubs because only time we really have big comedians come down is Municipal Auditorium or what's the other one? Strand Theater. And that's it. But then you got the LOL. They'll bring like mainly like B and C level comedians or like super famous TikTok or social media stars and shit. But like we do need the smaller clubs because if you ask most comedians, like the big rooms, like the theaters and the fucking coliseums, that's like an ego thing. That's like I did it type situation. But like real comedians love intimate, smaller rooms where like this feel like a club. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't too much going on, ain't no TVs, and it's like everybody drinking. We're gonna talk some shit. Whatever we say is in this room, and we can all have a good time type shit instead of like this big industry type thing. It has its place, but I wanted to give people like something for the comedy fans and for the comedy community. You know?
Yeah, because I saw that you had Miss Charlene over at the. I may be off, but I want to say Miss Charlene came to Shreveport to come do a show over with y'all.
I'm not sure.
The comedian Christine Porter, aka Miss Charlene. I follow her on social media. And I want to say she came down here last year and did the show.
Maybe. If she did, because I got a partner, so maybe but we rented the space out too, so it could have been one of them situations somebody rented the space out. I'm not familiar, but then I can, if you pull it up, I can tell you 9 times out of 10 I would know. Maybe.
We'll have to search on social media for that. But I love the fact that right now, you, Clyde, I don't want to start messing up people's names.
It's all good.
But the people who I can pull off here right now, y'all are out here working your ass off.
Sure.
And this is not an easy job. Doing comedy is not an easy job.
No.
I did it for like a year?
I think it was a little bit longer than that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not my calling.
I always say, man, like the spirit of comedy lets you know if you need to be up there or not. But
that part.
But it's so many different avenues because like there's stand-up comedy, and even with that, you got people that just write, you got people that just perform, you got people that write and perform, and shoot, it's a lot of very funny people that'll never get on stage, but they'll write for roasts, they'll write for other comedians, they'll write for TV shows and stuff like that, and you already a writer, so like I think if you tap into that comedy bag, bro, like you'll help a lot of people out. There's a lot of people that need writers, so you know what I'm saying, but hey.
If the money is great, I'll let your boy if the money is great. And the money has to be great for me to quit what I'm doing to go and start doing that.
For sure.
I'm just saying. Bills and tuition around here.
Right.
So how did you decide when to establish your brand within the community of art? Because you are multi-talented. So I've seen you do actual performances at Bears.
Right.
I've seen you do comedy shows. I've seen you do film.
Right.
Like you are actually, he's in movies, people.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that until I saw some of the movies he was in. I was like, what? Okay. He's an actor too.
Yeah, man.
So how did you decide when to establish your brand within the community of art? Because you belong to many different communities as an artist.
Yeah. I don't know if it was more so like just intentionally establishing a brand. Like I've always been into branding. Like I did, in fact, clothing lines too. So I like studied graphic design and how to market that shit. So I'm into branding, but is intentionally doing it on purpose for myself. It was more so just like how did I want to look like to the world. And then if I wanted to do music, I'll be in the music scene and it just so come off like that. It was less about being intentionally branded outside and more so just branding myself and going outside, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So
that makes sense.
Just like just doing the stuff. I knew what I wanted to do and I knew how I wanted to look. So I just did it, and then people started taking notice, and then, you know, one performance leading to another performance, and so that's kind of how it worked out for me.
That part. And it's like you do it effortlessly.
Okay.
I see artists, like I'm an artist that can do multiple things. You're also an artist that can do multiple things. And we have to be able to do that shit very clean.
Yeah. You're
very clean with what you do. So how do you remain clean in all of these different avenues of art?
It's funny when people when people started to find out I was doing comedy, because I kept it real close to my chest. Like I didn't want my friend, like a lot of people knew I could draw and I could rap and I could make beats and all of that stuff. No, people are just now starting to find out that I'm actually good at comedy, because I didn't want to tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because like that was one thing, and then two, when they found out, people was like, man, you can do your music and the comedy, and I always wanted to keep them separate, because I know how I look at certain people. Like for instance, DC Young Fly can sing his ass off, but he's so funny that people don't care about his music for real. Like his core fans, like he got fans for his music, but people, no disrespect to him, but people not knocking the door down to hear him perform his music. You hear DC Young Fly, you think comedy, you want to go see him perform. So I kind of wanted to like package them in different lanes, because it's hard to take somebody serious with rapping when he's hilarious, or vice versa. Like, oh man, he can spit. I can't picture him going on stage and actually making me laugh. I feel like it's gonna be too smart or too wordy. I want some silly shit. But it's like I wanted to be good and make sure I was good at it, and I care about packaging and shit. Like even when I like the reasons why I like Nike and Ralph Lauren Polo, Margiela and shit like that is because I like the packaging and the branding. It's clean, the quality is there, and it's a reason why a polo shirt might cost $90. Sure, it could cost it could cost $60, but there's craftsmanship behind it, and there's a name behind it. It's a reason why you're paying that much. Even down to like when you buy certain like Nike sportswear, there's an offshoot of Nike. All of that shit is like, even the damn tags and shit is real detail. It's not just no plastic, real quick, put it on the shirt and put it out there. And that's how I was with my music, with my art, with the clothes we was doing. Like I was trying to do it all. So branding is really important to me. I love clean lines, and I like shit to serve its purpose. I don't want to try to trick you like, all right, you come over to do comedy, and then I'm like, all right, I'm finna sing to you. No. That's what you came over here for.
Right. Because it was only the one time that I was doing comedy that I ended up singing.
that happens, yeah. Did somebody find out you could sing and they was like, sing? Was it? Because people do that shit.
And it was weird.
Yeah.
In the middle of me doing a comedy routine.
Yeah.
And it's like, we hear you can sing.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
So it can be weird on stage, y'all, when we're working.
Yeah.
Like to deal with hecklers.
Oh man.
I've seen how this dude here does it.
I love it. I love that shit. I can't fake, bro. I'll be at comedy shows in the back, and they'll announce it before the show, like, all right, man, silence your cell phones and remember, no heckling. I'll be like, nah, y'all can talk to me, because I like that shit. But sometimes I mess it up for other people, because like I'll be, if I go on before, if there are people behind me, like somebody might start talking, and then I'll go into them. If they start heckling, I'll fuck with them and shit, and I might turn that into the whole show. But then sometimes I got to be careful because then that primes the audience to think, okay, we can do this for the rest of the show.
Everybody.
And then some people go up and they just want to tell jokes. And then somebody start talking like, hey man, you got a big ass head. And then like they like, I just came to talk about my water heater. I don't know what's so
that part.
Yeah, man, but I love that heckling shit sometimes, bro.
So how have your priorities changed since you started the business of being an artist?
Ooh. I don't think they changed. It's always been the same thing because I learned a long time ago. I didn't even realize it, but I learned from an ex-girlfriend I had. I loved her, but she came to me one day and she was like, I had to realize and be okay with being second. I will always come second to your art. And I was trying to be a good boyfriend, be like, because I didn't see it at the time. She was like, I told her, I was like, nah, no, you won't. She's like, no, trust me. Like, anytime you get in as like, I just gotta be okay with being second. But like that's changed even before I kind of got into the business of art. But like ever since then, I always known that was the most important thing to me. I knew exactly how I wanted my life to look. I knew exactly what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I knew what I didn't want to do for the rest of my life. So my whole existence up until this point and beyond it has been and will always be finding a way to make art consistently economically viable for me to live. I don't want to have to work a job just to do my art. Like I know, like it's fine if that's the case, but for me, I don't shit on anybody that does it because I know everybody's life different. Other people have different desires, but for me, I can't function if I can't do my artwork, even if it's just working on a Mortal Kombat anime. Like if I had something in my head, that's why me and my mom used to bump heads sometimes because she's a businesswoman. So she's just like, people believe that like you're not an artist until you make money. But you're born an artist. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that never make a dime off their art until they die. You know what I'm saying? My job now is to try to figure out how to make sure I'm not that. You know what I'm saying? Find a way to monetize what I do where I can still live with myself. Because I also ain't no tap dance. That's probably why I ain't made it yet. Because I don't tap dance with nobody. Well, that's why I got into it with a lot of people in Austin. Because there's a lot of tap dancers out there. Like, man, I got to see Joe Rogan. I don't do none of that. I don't kiss nobody's ass. I'm cool with people. I respect people. Even when people piss me off, I don't even jeopardize that because I don't want to go to prison, bro. I done been in and out of jail, like aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody done been in jail and lost people behind bullshit. I let a motherfucker have it and then just go about my day so I can go make it home to my kids and to my art. You know what I'm saying? So, because it'd be worse if I'm locked up. I can't do shit. I can't even go get a job if I'm locked up, cuz. So, I freedom and art, man.
Yeah. I love those two things.
Type shit, for real.
I love them. I love my freedom, and I definitely love my art.
Man,
love the freedom just a little bit more than
a little bit, because that creates the opportunity to make more art.
That's it.
More freedom, make more art. Man.
So, what are some current challenges you've overcome on your journey as an artist?
Depression. It still comes and goes, but there was a time when it was bad. So,
I wouldn't put that in you together.
What you mean? Oh, depression?
I wouldn't put that in you together. I wouldn't put that in you together.
What you mean? What way?
I think, and this could be a me thing too. Comedians in depression, and I'm saying umbrella. Comedians in depression wouldn't seem like that would fit.
Right.
Like when I see you, you're most of the time, like 95% of the time, you're okay.
Yeah.
So depression?
Yeah. But I mean, that's like the same thing that like Robin Williams. That's a common trope with comedians. Like a lot of comedians, especially the ones that are really funny and really talented, they end up being the most depressed. A lot of that come from maybe family trauma or just like life. Cause I think what it is a lot of artists suffer from depression because when you grow up in societies like American society, it's not built for the artistic mind. Artists want to be free and spend all their time. Like to the regular person, to the super capitalistic person or the business-minded person, they think that an artist just being whimsical or just being aloof, they think that that's just playtime. Or like even the average person, the way we equate art now, like even my girl, like I'll sit up and just draw. Like she can kind of have to tell herself like it's not bullshit. Like it's not playtime. It's like it's my thing. You know what I'm saying? If you see a kid playing basketball, we don't necessarily go, oh, that's bullshit. We go, oh, he could have a career as a basketball player. You may not even have a slim chance of being in the NBA, but we respect playing basketball more than we do any art form because we look at it as a childlike thing instead of this thing it can be childlike, but it also can be something viable. Everything we look at, phones, billboards, advertisements, the way food is made, all of that shit is art. It took an artist to construct those things. There's an art behind everything, but we don't take that into account. You know what I'm saying? We don't really see it that way until you see a documentary or you see the way, like now you have artists that you would have never heard of. They have a following because of the internet. So there's a lot of micro followers. We wouldn't have known who the person was that painted the Star Wars poster in the 80s, but now he's a legend to artists because of the internet and shit like that. But I think that depression comes from nobody really believing in you having that talent, and there's no real avenues readily available to be an artist monetarily. You know what I'm saying? It's only art teacher. You feel me? Or maybe you'll make it as a musician, but it's hard. But that, and just like for me personally, I got the type of depression where it's a chemical imbalance. So I could be having a great day and then out of nowhere, I just feel like shit. So the only thing that really keep me stable is the comedy. So anytime you see me, mainly if I'm out and I get to do comedy, I'm okay. So like any other time, if I can't do it or if something blocking it, that kind of causes a lot of this shit because I feel trapped. You know what I'm saying? It's like I spent a lot of my time feeling trapped and not being listened to. That'd be one of my biggest things. Like a lot of people will say like they'll give me the compliment of being brilliant or a genius, but then when they ask me about shit or I give my perspective on something, they don't believe me, and that kind of fucks me up because then when they don't listen and the shit that I said was gonna happen, then they look for me to fix it. But it could have been fixed if I was listening to it in the first place.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So
you're right. And you said some things, like me and you, we've had some conversations where you said some shit. And I'd be like, is this serious? Is he playing? And I walk away like, he can't be serious. Like he has to be joking. And then it takes me having to see a post. Nah, he wasn't playing. Nah, man. And that's the other thing, like with comedians, it's hard to decipher what's real versus like what's actually going on. Because comedy and comedians, y'all don't walk around with your heart on your sleeve until you walk around with your heart on your sleeve. And when you walk around with your heart on your sleeve, y'all, it's a different thing when people can read you. And they can see it all. I'll be like, nah, bad day.
I'll say this too, bro. It's a misconception on not artists, but comedians that they're like these stoic people that you can't hurt their feelings. Comedians are the most sensitive of the artistic folks in the world. I guarantee you, it's a lot of comedians walking around here like, oh, y'all too sensitive because y'all don't like these jokes. Y'all just no. These people are the comedians are extremely sensitive. I see comedians all the time that talk the most shit, but can't take it. They can't take it. They don't like when they be talked too crazy, but they want you to allow them to say the N word, the F word, in the disguise of it's just jokes. No. As a comedian that's very good, I will never say, oh, you can't get offended. That's bullshit.
And he's not lying. Was it Steven? The comedian I went up against? Who literally walked off?
That's Tristan. Yeah.
I wanted to make sure I got that right.
Yeah, right.
This is how I know he's not lying.
Yeah, no bullshit.
I did a roast against Tristan.
Yep.
Tristan came with all of his shit.
Yep. Walked out.
I said maybe like 3 jokes, and bro was pissed.
Yeah, he walked out.
And I was like, damn, I just made a comedian just walk off.
Yeah.
That's when I'm like, nah, that shit hit different from him because he was mad.
Yeah.
And I was like, why is he mad? These are just jokes.
Hey, they get too comfortable with. There's a lot of, and I'm not saying this about Tristan. I don't know what his issue necessarily, but I know this being in Austin specifically, it's a lot of people that are new and they understand. There's a lot of people that do comedy and they watch Joe Rogan or Tony Hinchcliffe or whatever comedian. Even one of my favorites, Patrice O'Neal. A lot of white comics love Patrice O'Neal because he's a black dude that doesn't really get mad at racism. He hates it, but he doesn't get emotional about it. he argues with it. You know what I'm saying? And you don't see many black people that don't get mad when they hear the N-word from somebody else. He'll argue you down and kind of cut you down with his words because he a big dude and he know he can beat you up, but he'll rather make fun of you and shit. So they see that and they get a false sense of security of what black people are supposed to be. You can't tell nobody how to deal with trauma or disrespect. But saying all that to say, like, it's a lot of new comedians who haven't earned the battle scars or the right to say things like it's just jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, they go around and they say it, they become comedians so they can say the crazy shit, and they're not used to dealing with somebody like you who's not a comedian, but you can go toe to toe with anybody. You don't like, that's why I've worked with people like this in restaurants, in comedy. There's a lot of people that have been coddled their whole lives. They haven't dealt with a strong black woman, a strong black man, none of that shit. And then they go out into the real world and do comedy and think, oh, well, I'm the dude that talk shit and talk crazy. And it could be at the grocery store and get cut down by a lady who is bagging your shit because she's a 65-year-old black woman who's been dealing with racism and her badass grandkids for years. So she don't care if you Matt Rife. She don't care if you Tony Hinchcliffe. Cheryl Underwood last night went crazy because all of these comedians, and I got mad at that shit too, kind of going off on a tangent, but like a lot of those comedians, like, I feel bad for Shane Gillis because I know he's not a racist comedian, but the jokes, a lot of black people got introduced to him because of the Kevin Hart roast. A lot of his jokes were written by black and white comedians. So he was saying black things that black people wrote against Kev and these other people. So he was just saying the shit because they told him, like, hey, this a roast and anything goes. Fair. But Shane Gillis is way funnier than what he was last night. That's not his material that he usually uses in his comedy. And he's a big like advocate for a bunch of different groups of people, especially Down syndrome people. Because there's a running joke that he looks Down syndrome, but he has a cousin who is. He got on Andrew Schultz's ass on his own podcast for overly doing it, laughing at Down syndrome people. Just played a video and was laughing at the Down syndrome person, and Shane was like, "This is what we doing? We just pointing and laughing at them? Like, that's not funny." You know what I'm saying? But I feel bad for him because he got a bad rap last night for saying jokes that somebody else wrote because that's not his material. But Tony and some of them people, they was overly doing it. He did a George Floyd joke. He did a fucking watermelon joke about, like, Kevin Hart's dad spit a watermelon seed in Kevin Hart's mom's vagina, and that's how he was born. Like, that was a joke. And I was like, what are we doing? We doing watermelon seed jokes? Like, I know Tony has better black jokes than that. But what's happened is, since his shit got popular and he moved down to Austin, something in the ethos made him just dumb down his jokes and just, like, he became the dude that's just like, yeah, I said that, instead of being funny. Be funny. Be funny first. I hate that shit.
That part.
I hate when motherfuckers, that type of shit makes a lot of these newer comedians feel like you gotta say shock value shit. And the people that do shock value, even if you don't like it, they're doing it in a way where it's still art. Even though they saying shit, even if it's a white dude, and I'm not giving them a pass, but there's white comedians that say the N-word on stage for a reason. I'm not giving them a pass, but that's better than just being a motherfucker that going up there and saying, all right, these black people some N-words. Like, it's not good, but if you're gonna be the person to push the envelope for a reason.
Right.
But a lot of these people are going up here trying to do what they see on TV, and they didn't even earn any stripes to be. Niggas, just be funny.
That part.
That's it. That's the end all be all. Be funny.
And I want to piggyback on what you're saying because this is Mental Health Awareness Month, people.
Big that.
This is Mental Health Awareness Month. Please call and check on your strong friend.
Oh, 100%.
Call and check on that strong friend.
For sure.
The one who holding it down, they always got the smile.
Yeah.
Call and check on your strong friend.
Facts. All your comedian friends, check on them.
Please. Ma'am and sir, check on your friends. Okay.
The funniest people you know are probably dealing with the heaviest shit.
Hi, my name is Jerrick.
Check on them, man. You could literally save somebody's life by checking on them, bro.
He's not lying. It got heavy for a minute, but he's really keeping it funky.
Real talk.
And we have to be aware. Be aware. The person who laughed the loudest in the room is usually the person who's going through the most shit.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely look for the signs. Keep your eyes and ears open. How are you currently defining success?
Success for me would be able to do what I love to do and not have to worry about money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like not have to. I would like to not have to say, dang, I gotta go find a job. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta find some income. I look up to one of my kind of goals is kind of like what's my man name, dog? He's a rapper, but he does a lot of stuff. Like he has a clothing line.
Not 50.
No, not no. He's more creative than 50. More artistic than 50, I'll say. Kind of young cat, around our age. I can't think of that man's name for nothing right now, dog.
Give me a song title, I might know who it is.
And I'm trying to think of one too. When he first came out, he was known as being like the weird black dude. And he had the cockroach on his arm, on his hand or something. He's crawling on. That was like his first music video and it went super viral. But then he immediately changed his style like 5 years later, and he started getting like to some producing and shit. Well, he always been a producer, but like some actual chords and shit. Tyler the Creator. That's it. Tyler.
Ooh, it was like
it was right there. Tyler the Creator. I look at how he's able to live his life. For anybody like that, what I would like to do is to put out something and then take my time. I could take a year or two. If I have enough money from my previous project or brand deal or whatever it is, that I can sit down, take a break, be with my family or be by myself, and then work on a project and then put that out and then go sit down somewhere for another 2 years. Or even if it's just like working on comedy specials, just like Kevin Hart, he'll work two years to build an hour up, tour with that hour, and then put that hour out and then immediately start working on the next hour. Like that's kind of like where I want to be at, where I can just go to a comedy club when I feel like it, just pop up. I don't have to be famous, but I would love to be famous enough to be like, oh, Mark Pugh in, he wanna do 30 minutes real quick. Let me bump somebody out the way so he can do 30 minutes. Like I want to be able to go to a spot and get some jokes off if I just feel like it, even if I ain't on the show.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of being able to just create and put some shit out and not have to worry about money. That's what I'm at.
I understand that. It's how I've done Tea Time for 5 years.
Right.
I've done this for so long that I can do this when I choose to do it now. And when you control your shit like that, I'm talking about like really control your shit,
right?
That you can just pop in and say, hey, I'm here. I ain't gonna be here long, but I'm here.
Yeah.
When you can do it like that, that is a level of success that you've hit that people can say shit. Like, now you've done it long enough where you can come in and do a 30-minute set.
Right.
And they say, now we'll put you on for 30 minutes because we know you're going to carry on
right.
for the full 30 minutes. So to see someone at your caliber right now, I'm surprised you're still here. I'm surprised you left Austin.
I left because the politics, as funny as I was out there, like I was getting way too many opportunities and still getting overlooked. Like every time I hit the stage, I got to the point where it was shows I wanted to be on. I didn't ask to be on them. I just go perform somewhere and then they see me and be like, hey, I want you on this show. You know what I'm saying? So, but Netflix started coming down there. The OnlyFans, they got a section of OnlyFans where it's just straight comedy. It's called LMAOF or some shit like that. And I saw it early. Like I be early to a lot of shit. And I had made an OnlyFans and put my first, like, I call it a comedy normal instead of a special. I got that from Chris Rock. He was talking to Dave Chappelle, and he's like, a lot of niggas, they don't have specials. They be putting out normals. So I was like, I'm going to name my specials that shit. So I put one out on OnlyFans first because I made an OnlyFans just to do my comedy content. I thought it'd been cool to, like, you know, flip it on his head because it's known for, like, you know, titties, dicks, and ass. But let me put my comedy special on there. That might get people to click on that shit. So I did that, and then I peeped that they were doing, like, small comedy things. So I'm like, let me try to see if I can work some out. It never happened, but I was early. I get to Austin. They started doing auditions for it. I'm not finding out about none of the auditions, but I'm seeing people that I know that come up to me and be like, man, you deserve to get this and this, and but they not telling me about the opportunities and shit, right? So Netflix came down there. I'm seeing other people I done did shows with. They not putting my name in the room. So I'm like, so it is like, it was too much of that shit. Did kill Tony. Did good and had people that work at the mothership like, bro, how did you not get How did you not become a regular? I was like, bro, it's too much of this me being good everywhere and watching other people pass me by that's not even 2 years in. I got like I'm sleeping on my partner couch. I'm trying to figure this shit out. I took this risk to do this, but I'm not seeing mental health. I had to get the fuck out of there, bro. So that's why I came back, man.
Feel that. Kendrick Robinson.
Yo.
Kendrick Robinson. Come on in here. I see you, Kendrick. Thank you for tuning in. You supposed to be sitting in this chair soon. We holding the spot for you, King.
We waiting on you, man.
Dude.
Yeah.
Because you view this through the eyes of politics.
Okay.
And because you view comedy through the eyes of politics, it makes sense what you're saying. The best always tend to get looked over for trash.
Yeah.
Now, encouraging word is trash gets taken out eventually.
I like that. Yeah, it's true.
Trash does eventually get taken out eventually. So you can't worry about trash. Don't worry about clutter. Cream rises to the top.
Yeah.
And I have seen this dude go in spaces and just break them down. Break them down. And this is why when I walk in the room, the last time I saw you, I was like, Mr. Pugh.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Mr. Pugh, you was like, my dad's not here. It's like, but you're Mr. Pugh.
Nah, for real.
Like, you deserve a level of respect for what you're doing at your caliber right now. So when you get to that next ceiling that you're going to break, people going to be like, nah, that nigga been funny for years. Y'all just didn't know.
Yeah.
We always knew.
Thanks.
And you cannot get conscrewed and tied down by bullshit. Trust me, I've been overlooked for a lot of shit. And I literally did a post on Facebook where I was like, don't pay for the community to celebrate you. Spend that time investing in you.
Thanks.
If you wait on the community to say how great you are, how fantastic you're doing, you're going to be blue in the face. And you might be dead if you keep waiting too long.
Yeah.
So you do what you are doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep creating platforms where you're able to continue to be your best self. Continue to do what you know is good, even if you continue to get overlooked. Because eventually, the right people are going to be like,
yeah, that's true.
Y'all overlook him. We'll bring him in.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, sure.
Don't get tied down by that.
100%. I appreciate that.
And to them fucking haters, y'all fuck it up.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
This man is brilliant. And not only is he brilliant, he's funny as fuck. And he's well thought and well versed in what he do. So I'm the type of person that I sit back, I pay attention, I peep, I learn.
Right.
That was the thing that I sit back, I peeped and I learned. When you first did Tea Time, that's when I sat back and I learned.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is he doing here? You should have been in Atlanta.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like big cities, man. I've been to Atlanta so many times, bro. I hate big cities. That's one thing. That's probably one of my. I should probably get to Atlanta and LA, but it's just big cities and bro. I hate that shit. I hate that shit so much.
LA scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
LA scares the shit out of me. I would bypass LA going to San Francisco. I would bypass LA going to Compton. I would bypass LA.
Yeah.
Just going through I don't want to go to Rodeo. I don't want to. That shit's weird.
Yeah.
Like, your star is right there and someone spits on your shit as they're walking down the street. Like, where's the value in that?
Wow.
Like, that's when it started clicking for me. It's like, wait, you got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but somebody can walk past and just spit on your shit.
Pee on it.
Shit on it if they choose to.
Yeah.
And LA is just one of those places where it's like, if I gotta go to LA, send me to New York first.
Real talk.
I'd rather go to New York first, and I feel like New York is your speed.
Yeah.
There's that scene in New York, and I'm going to New York, by the way.
Okay.
So you got to go to New York.
For sure.
That scene in New York, That's where Eddie Murphy killed.
Right.
That's where we saw legends kill in New York. That's your audience in New York.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking that for you, but
100%. No, I agree.
when you get there, remember I told you.
No, yeah, sure.
Go to New York.
I always pick New York over LA as far as comedy goes anyway. Because LA is like where you go. New York is where you go to get good. LA is where you go to get signed. You know what I'm saying? Like, New York is a comedy city. That the interesting thing about Austin, I say, is Austin is kind of a mixture of both New York and LA because there's so many clubs and so many opportunities for comedy out there. You got a lot of big clubs, you got a lot of bars that do comedy, but then now that Joe Rogan and them are out there, it's become a bigger comedy hub. So now you have a lot of like bookers, you got a lot of like just talent that's out there, and you might get pulled in to do a show or open for them. So it's kind of a mixture of both of the cities, but LA is definitely way more my spot. I always say that if I had an opportunity, I'm going to New York. You know
Feel that.
Thanks.
So next question.
Yes, sir.
What is the best advice you can give to someone thinking about starting a business or pursuing their multimedia of art like you do?
Okay. I would say make sure you know what you're doing first. Study what you love. Study the people that do what you love, and learn how to market yourself. Fall in love with the different ways to market yourself, creativity. But I mean, if you study what the greats do, I shouldn't have to tell you this, you know what I'm saying? But if I am giving the advice, cause you have to love the shit that you're doing. You gotta love it, because it's gonna be days where you don't feel like you're good, but you don't care because you want to do it anyway. So if you're doing it, make sure you study. That's the first thing. And if you're doing comedy specifically, be funny first. Don't try to be crass first. Don't try to be famous first. Be funny first. Make sure you funny. Find out you funny. You may think you funny. Your coworkers may think you funny. But there's a difference between being funny at the water cooler and being funny on the stage. The people that paid to be there have to agree to listen to you first, and then they have to agree that the shit you're saying is worth talking about, and they have to laugh at it. So learn how to be funny. You can take all the comedy courses you want. That shit not gonna save you. You'll learn a lot of A's and B's, but ain't nothing like nothing like field experience. You know what I'm saying? You can go to the gun range all day, but you'll never know how to pull that trigger until you get into an actual gunfight.
That part.
So yeah, do that. Love your shit, man. Love what you do, and love yourself. Real talk.
That's like key shit, people.
Real talk.
It's key shit, and you gotta be in tune with your star player.
100%.
All day long. You can say it all day long, but do you believe it? Do you feel it? Do you live it? Those three things, they matter for something. Next question is, could you give us your favorite quote and why?
Favorite quote. I feel like if you didn't ask me this, I would know the answer. Damn. Cause I know I have one, bro, and I'm gonna, if I don't remember today, I'm gonna get in the car and be like, I should have told this nigga this shit.
That part.
I don't know, bro. I'll try. I don't know because I don't want to just code up airtime and shit, but
we'll circle back.
Let's circle back. That's a good question.
And it's a great question because one, we all need something to motivate.
Facts.
To keep us moving. Facts. But we'll circle back.
For sure.
Because you are Shreveport.
Yeah, yep.
We've grown up in this city. We've seen how things have changed from the 90s to the 2000s until 2026. What are some three things you would like to see better in our community?
Actual community, not just something that we talk about, like real community and really protecting the kids, really protecting the youth, really giving a fuck about people. I think it's a lot of, when it comes from politicians to business owners to popular people, we only give a fuck about people that we agree with and not people that also got to share the same roads, highways, and Walmarts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to look like you or fuck like you or smell like you or even think like you to respect you as a person and want you to be okay at the end of the day. I want everybody to be okay, man. I talk shit about a lot of people, but it don't come from a place of hate. It come from a place of just having fun. But with that, bro, like nothing, like motherfuckers be acting like they're bigger than the program. I don't care if you do comedy or rap, bro. You're not bigger than the program, bro. We all gotta be here. And I just feel like if, even when it comes to politics, like the left and the right side, like people talk about, they want to make America great, or they want, they'll tell black people to go back to Africa if you don't like it. But what people miss is if you actually treat the marginalized groups with the respect and give them the things that they need, we would be so pro-America. Niggas don't just be like, man, fuck America because we just don't like, we want to be antithesis to whatever white people got going on. If black people ever say, I don't want to do what white people doing, it's because there's a history behind whatever white people was doing was fucked up to everybody that wasn't white. You know what I'm saying? So like, it doesn't come out of nowhere. Niggas don't just be playing a race card because it's a get out of jail free card. Because name me a nigga that got out of jail for playing a race card. Never. Niggas actually had to go down to the jail and break him out and pull out the law books. So no, like community, 100% real community. I want niggas to start reading more.
Please read.
You know what I'm saying? Like read more. And just overall patience. Like I want the economy to change so bad, like when it comes to minimum wage, job opportunities, and all of this shit. Like we're trying to build the fucking the data center now. Like not we, but we as in them. But they're trying to build a data center without listening to like reason. And it's a lot of black people. It's a lot of bourgeoisie black people who think that sorry to say it, but they think a lot of like white man's money is gonna start, like that's the answer. Like the data center is not the answer. 50 Cent is not really the answer. If he do come down here and do something good, that'll be great. But I don't have any faith in it because I haven't seen anything other than a big ass party where Dave Chappelle came. And like that's not enough to confuse me. As much as I love Dave Chappelle, that's not enough to confuse me, bro. Like I know what happens when niggas have money but they don't share it. So many billionaires could have real fans and they wouldn't have to buy bitches and buy friends and buy respect if they just, hey, I got multiple billions of dollars. Why don't I take 1 billion or get with some other billionaires, put that money together and just, if you really wanted people to like be your fan, give them what they need, not make them give them what you think they would want. Give them what they need, bro. People, basic income. Necessity. Man, I'm telling you, like if you took a couple billionaires and they did that shit, I guarantee people would champion them. You know, that you wouldn't have to manipulate people like Trump is doing. You wouldn't have to do all this shit. Just be a good person and motherfuckers will fuck with you off the strength. You don't want to be a motherfucker that people hate to see coming. It's that simple to me, man. But yeah, community is my biggest thing, and reading and understanding, bro. You know,
I'm all for that. And he's right. You're right.
We don't need no more clubs.
No.
We don't need no more margarita spots.
No.
No disrespect to the Mexicans. I love Mexican restaurants. We don't need no more Mexican restaurants. We need to sit down, take a pause, and see and have real community, dog.
Literally, I just sat my pad down because what he's saying is like where I think.
Yeah.
And we don't think forward. We don't think progressively. Louisiana is always behind, like 2 years. We're always 2 years behind. Like New York, we're always 2 years behind Atlanta. We're always 2 years behind LA. We're always 2 years behind somewhere.
We're in a time machine going backwards, though.
All day, every day. And I don't want to say this shit, but I'm going to say it. If y'all really believe 50 Cent's coming to save the city, you're in trouble.
Yeah, big trouble.
And 50 Cent is a cancer like me. I already know what his mindset is. All my cancers, y'all know how we move.
Yeah.
And 50?
Yeah, nah.
50's playing Monopoly.
Oh, man. What?
Yeah. He's playing Monopoly.
Very good at it. Because he got everybody, bro. It's amazing how, like, 50, the way he operates socially is scary because he can support Trump in the same breath and then have black people feeling like he finna come and be the second coming of Martin Luther King. It's amazing how you do it, man. Celebrities are not your leaders, bro.
They're not. Let me tell y'all something. The people who in your community doing the work on the ground, 100%. Those are your leaders. This man sitting right here to my right is an actual leader.
Thank you.
People who are actually out here in these streets doing the fucking work to get things moving forward.
So
To
it's a
keep
long
the needle
list.
moving forward.
It's a long list of people that don't get they just do. And the crazy thing is, a lot of the people that should lead don't want to be leaders.
And you want to know why? Because we've seen what happened to Marcus Garvey.
Mhm.
We've seen what happened to Martin Luther King. We've seen what happened to Malcolm X.
Yeah.
I love that they went up there on that front line for us. I love that they took them bullets for us. I love that people saw that these black kings really believed in standing for something, because we don't stand for nothing no more. Unless it's free. If it's free, it might get me. But we don't stand for nothing anymore.
Mhm.
And we gotta really pay attention. Like, this is election season, people.
Yeah.
You better look around your front doors and your windows to see what's going on outside in the streets.
Real talk.
It's time to get to them polls.
Facts.
Get to them polls and really pay attention to what's going on out there. Y'all think this is a game? You think it's a game?
No.
We literally just went back in time, like in the last 10 days.
Yeah.
Laws have been repealed and chopped and just sent us back in time.
Yeah.
So if y'all think it's a game, keep thinking it. I'll see you on the other side, because I'm going to the other side, bro.
You heard me?
I don't plan on being stuck in the ship.
Nah, hell no.
How can people get involved with what you're doing with your comedy scene and all of your multiple projects that you're doing?
I say Facebook and Instagram, bro. Mark Pugh Jr. Or on Facebook, it's just Mark Pugh. You'll see my face on there. MarkPughJr on Facebook. MarkPughJr on Instagram. Them are the two main things. Right now, until I build my following up some more, that's when I invest in the website. But until then, them like my websites and shit. All the videos and next shows and all this shit will be posted. So that's the best way to keep up with me.
That part.
Yeah.
So you just mentioned that you're a parent, that you're a dad.
Yeah.
This question would be important to you and to other parents.
Okay.
What would be your wish for the next generation?
Oh man, kind of the same thing I said earlier about what I want to change for Shreveport. Like, just real community, reading is essential, and I think it's really important to have patience, because like everything, and I find myself like this. I think it's because of the phones and like our attention spans and just like convenience. Everything is convenience until it's not. So we went from like cable to Netflix being convenient, and now Netflix is the new cable, and like there's like 15,000 different streaming services, and what you want to watch, you can't find it, you can't buy it. So it's this whole thing of like shit. It becomes good until it's a handicap, right? It's shackles and shit. So patience. I think patience is important, and understanding. Try to instill that in my daughter. I got a 3-month-old and I got a 3-year-old now. So yeah, it's crazy.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So like, I try to as much as I can get her to slow down and understand things and learn. Her grandparents take her to the park all the time to see animals and shit. So I love that. She's very curious, but I think this next generation is gonna need to be protected by all of us. They're gonna need a village for sure. Even if you don't have kids or you don't want kids. Because I didn't want kids, man. It kind of snuck up on me, you know what I'm saying? But
I remember you doing that line in your act.
Yeah. One of my favorite jokes is about that. Yep. And that's crazy is that
crazy.
joke came before, because my girl thought the joke was about her, but it wasn't even inspired by her. It was a situation that happened way before. So I just like I make up a lot of shit from real shit, and I make up fake shit. So that, like you said earlier, you never know when the comedian is telling the truth. Sometimes I just be making shit up because it's funny, and sometimes it comes from a real place, so you never really know. But yeah, going back to that shit, man, I think I want them to be as smart as they can and be as patient as they can. And our part is to just be there for the youth. The shit, like the young niggas now, they need it. Because they dropping like flies and they dropping people like flies. And like they don't have a sense of, they don't have an appreciation of life. Like there's one thing, like I don't like no jail. I don't want to be dead. I don't want to be in a situation where I can't move how I want to. So freedom is very important, and I don't think they understand that. They trying to earn some stripes for a street that don't give a fuck about them. You know what I'm saying? So like, dog, killing a dude for a girl to like you and you end up in jail, she's going to be fucking somebody else by the end of the day. She's not coming to see you again. Go get some money. Go, if you want to start a family, go read a book. Go build something. Go find out what you like for real. Don't like some shit because other niggas like it. And because that's another thing too. There's a lot of people that got a whole family, but they off sneaking and doing what they really want to do instead of just being who you are, and you don't have to deal with that shit.
That part. Yeah, be mindful of that, people.
100%.
Because she's gonna go to the highest bidder.
She gonna go where she wanna go, man.
She's going to the highest bidder. And you'll be sitting in jail looking dumb.
Yep, eating sandwiches.
Shit, if they eat.
If they eating.
Because
hey, I'm gonna be eating porridge or something, bro.
Man,
mush.
Look, that one time I went, that wasn't good food. And if I wasn't coming down from my high that day,
man,
I would have starved all 12 hours.
Woo. 12-hour lockdown.
The shit.
My lord.
12 hours, nigga. I was kissing the ground when I was about to out there.
I bet you was.
That wasn't the place for me.
Nah,
I figured it out.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, this ain't the place for me.
Well, it seemed like a lot of work, bro.
Yeah,
survival.
Yeah, that's what that looks like. Those are like, no offense to anyone who has done time in jail. I've done time in jail. My brothers have done time in jail. I know plenty of people done time in jail. Why do y'all like that shit so much? Why? That's a true question. When y'all answer that question for me, we'll be able to move forward. We're gonna double back to the previous question.
Yeah.
Could you give us your favorite quote and why?
I think this one kind of stand out to me more. I thought about it. Be funny first. That's a quote that I say all the time. It probably won't help anybody unless you're trying to be an entertainer or comedian, but it's very pertinent if you want to be good at it. I can't say that. I was about to say, do not get into comedy unless you actually want to be funny. I can't say that, bro, because there's a lot of people that do it and it's fun for them and they may be good and they'll never progress. Or they might be trash and they still just have fun. It doesn't matter. Do that shit. But if you're going to do it for real, be funny first, man. Don't waste nobody's time.
That part. I learned that. I learned that the hard way, though. I learned that I was naturally funny. When I wasn't trying to make people laugh was when I was like in my zone.
Right.
And then when I stepped on stage and I'm really learning on stage firsthand, like, that's not funny. Or just when you going out the dome and it feels good for you, it feels good for everybody. So if you're gonna go in, y'all set your intent. Like you really have to be intentional about doing comedy. That ain't no fly by night type thing. Like I'm saying this to somebody who's been doing this for a while. It's not fly by night. And it can be very discouraging if you don't know what you're doing when you first go in. So definitely keep that in mind. Mr. Pugh.
Yes, sir.
We're about to get into candy or corn.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you about these candies. If you would eat these candies, you can say candy. If you would not eat these candies, you can say corn.
Let's get it.
And we want to invite the viewers at home. Y'all can play candy or corn with us by simply putting your responses in the comment section. All right. First candy up is the York's peppermint patty.
Corn. Corn. Not fucking with it.
That part.
I just had one to try it again. I haven't had one in a long time. And my baby had trick or treat. Oh, no, yeah. It was either trick or treat or Easter, one of the two. I just had one, bro. I was like, this can go back in the trash.
Easter. It was the Easter candy. Next one is 100 grand.
100 grand. I don't think I ever had it, so I'm gonna say corn.
That part. It's the Snickers cut.
Oh, okay. That might be fine. I'm gonna have to go try one.
That part. Next candy up is the Snickers.
Oh, candy. I don't even look. I got a joke where I talk about how I don't like nuts in my candy, but if I can stomach it, I'll fuck with Snickers. Snickers is that and that pistachio ice cream. I love the flavor, but I can't get around the nuts. I hate nuts in foods that it don't come with. Okay. I'll eat a bag of nuts. I'll eat some but fucking in ice cream or candy, I don't fuck with it. But Snickers, y'all, if I can get through the nut part, I fuck with that. So I'll say candy.
That part.
Yeah.
M&M's.
Oh yeah, the chocolate M&Ms, candy for sure. Peanut M&Ms, corn.
Mike and Ike's.
Oh, candy for sure. Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Lemon Heads.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. Candy. Yeah.
Twix.
Twix. Yep. Candy.
Skittles.
Candy. Sour Skittles all day.
Sour Patch Kids.
Candy.
And finally, candy.
Corn.
It's the way.
Corn. I'm fucking with that. Hell no. I don't care when you buy candy corn and eat it, it always tastes old. It always tastes old. I'm not eating that shit.
I've been telling people for 5 years here on A Lil Tea Time, if I wanted to eat candle wax, I just continue to
Facts. I just go buy one of them York candles and bite into that bitch. I'm not doing that shit.
It's disgusting.
It's nasty.
What are y'all thinking about candy corn, people?
I think candy corn is a CIA operative to fuck black people up, to fuck their teeth up. Whoever grandma still eating candy corn, she ain't got no teeth, and that's because the CIA is trying to fuck with her dental plan.
It's funny because
They trying to kill y'all with candy corn.
it's funny because it's true.
Bruh, how the fuck did they not make they did not make a second season of Bruce, but they still make candy corn? The CIA, bro. All these shows getting canceled, but candy corn still in business? Hell no.
You know,
Nah.
Donald Trump is still the president.
And he looked like candy corn. White,
That part.
white, orange, and yellow.
All of the things. So that is candy or corn.
Hey.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah.
Mr. Pugh, how can people again follow you on social media? How can people go and check you out on YouTube?
Oh, YouTube. I'm glad you said that. Yeah, follow me on YouTube too, man. I got a few YouTube channels, but I'm focusing on two. I just made a YouTube channel for sleep sounds and shit. So if you like brown noise, white noise, whatever noise, I got rain sounds. I'm working on like jazz plus rain sounds. I'm trying to do different soundscapes and shit. So I'm doing that. I just posted about that on my Facebook page, but also Mark Pugh on YouTube. You can just put at Mark Pugh Jr. just like Instagram, and my shit should come up. I got a couple of clips and normals on there and shit. So if you think I'm funny, you know what I'm saying, come to a show.
That part.
Yeah.
So you got a show what Thursday?
This Thursday at PBR Inside Live Casino. We do a show either second or third Thursday of every month. You just follow us. Follow PBR. They do great with their promotion and shit too. So, man, shout out to PBR for letting us do this shit, man.
That part.
Yes, sir.
Now, people, I'm going to get into this tea spill, and this tea spill is going to be really brief because there's only one thing that I'm actually talking about tonight. Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, have you seen it yet?
Hell yeah. Just went inside this past Friday.
I gotta see it.
I literally went opening day.
I wanted to so bad, man.
So I'm not gonna ruin it
Please
for
don't.
people who have not seen it.
Please don't.
But I will tell y'all this. Go see that shit in IMAX.
Yeah?
Go see it in IMAX.
Okay.
It's worth every dollar in IMAX.
100%.
Like, if y'all seen the movie on Friday with me in the theaters, if you seen my post where I got real interviews from real people in real time as we are coming out of the theater.
Yeah.
The movie is epic.
I gotta see it, man.
It's epic. I love the storyline.
Yeah.
I love all of the new characters that they've introduced. I love how that sound hit different in the theater.
Yeah.
I love that quality on that screen because it was in IMAX.
That's what's up.
IMAX is a whole fucking experience, people.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother experience. Go just spend that extra $10 and get that IMAX experience. I'm just saying.
Man. I can't even fucking talk, bro. You got me so excited.
Mm-hmm.
Let's save movie theaters, man. Go spend the money. Go see the shit. They even bringing the prices down on a lot of shit, too. Let's go up there. Even if you gotta sneak some popcorn in that bitch, bro, just do it, man. I snuck some Southern Classic in the movies.
I'm trying. Shit. You snuck yours and I walked my food right on in.
Hey,
I don't have time to sneak it.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm bringing the bag right on in.
I ain't mad at it.
So, let me tell y'all something.
Yeah.
Robinson Film Center, we need y'all to get Mortal Kombat 2.
Hey, I'll go see it 10 times if I do that.
Robinson Film Center, y'all bring Mortal Kombat up in there. I'm coming every other fucking weekend.
No cap.
And if you're gonna do it,
No cap.
bring Mortal Kombat 1 and Mortal Kombat 2.
True.
Just so people can just get fully engaged.
Yeah.
That movie really blew my mind.
Yeah.
It blew my fucking mind. Just simply. That was what my T-Spill was about.
Hey.
I'm not gonna waste y'all time on anything else, talking about anything else, because I just need people to go and get fixated on Mortal Kombat 2.
No cap.
Don't waste your time going to see anything else. Well, I ain't gonna say don't waste your time, because if you seen a Michael Jackson movie,
What's it?
Can we talk about that for a second?
Let's run it.
Okay. We've seen this movie before. I didn't want to be the only person that said it.
Mm-hmm.
But we've seen this movie before. We've seen this Michael Jackson movie before.
Yeah.
They just only gave us like little things we didn't know.
Yeah.
Things we didn't see. I'm gonna give this my rating again, this movie, because I've seen this movie. Jafar Jackson, you get an A for acting. You get an A for acting, Jafar.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. So I gave him an A for acting. The film overall gets a B from me.
B is not bad. I would, as much as I enjoyed it as a fan, I would give it a C because one, it felt unfinished. And I know that there's some behind the scenes shit, like they cut the movie different than how it was supposed to be. Mm-hmm. They found out they couldn't put certain shit in the movie because of past legal issues and shit. Then there was Janet Jackson of it all.
Yep.
So it felt like it was kind of like a highlight reel of small moments. It felt like a play that ended too soon. Like I really could have sat in the theaters for 2 more hours. Because I felt like when it ended, I was like, right before it ended, I was like, oh, okay, we got more movie to watch. And it just the credits rolled, and I was like, hold on. Ain't no more? So, yeah, I enjoyed myself as a fan and kind of seeing shit acted out and whatever. And it was kind of cool to see them talking to the Crips and the Bloods.
Yeah, because I was like, what? He did that?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah. It's an iconic picture of him like throwing up C with like a bunch of Crips and shit. So like it was kind of cool to see that. I'll say this. I heard Joe Budden talk about how he didn't like the Crip actors or the gangster actors, but this is the best depiction of Crips by non-gang members besides like actual gang movies. Because usually if you have gang members in a non-gang movie, it's like you can tell these niggas don't know what they're doing, but they felt more realistic. Like some of the cousins were a little too heavy.
Yeah.
Cause like nigga, they do say it on the set, but like it just felt weird when Michael said something and dude was in the back like on the set. But overall, it was a better depiction of gang members in a movie that was not about gang members. So
that part, I want to say that was a epic scene for me. Because I didn't know that he went and actually pulled them in to do his actual music video.
Yeah.
And to go in and just say, like, I see what's going on. I want to see how I can bring y'all together.
Right.
To see him going into the community and actually talking to people straight on and bringing them together.
For sure. Bro. That's one reason why we'll never have another Michael Jackson, bro. Can't nobody, I'm trying to think of like one famous person we have that can go to the hood and be like, hey, y'all come together and let's do this project. I can't think of nobody.
Nah.
There's nobody alive right now that could get motherfuckers to not kill each other for anything. Umar couldn't do it.
I can't even think of one.
Nah,
Umar.
Nah, that's a whole nother
situation. Final movie.
Yeah.
And then we're going to get out of here. If y'all have not yet seen The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Oh, it's out?
It's out.
Okay. I gotta check it out.
Yeah. See, this is how good my ass is. I went and saw The Devil Wears Prada and Michael Jackson same weekend.
What a weekend.
Same day.
That's fine.
Back to back. Yeah. Because I was talking about these movies here on Tea Time. I needed to go and see these movies so I could come back and talk about it on Tea Time.
Right.
So I've seen it. This is a win.
I gotta see. Is it?
It's a win for me.
Because the first one, one of my favorite movies, man. I love Devil Wears Prada. I gotta go see the second one.
And if you have it in your collection,
Yeah.
I would tell y'all first, watch the first movie first, and then go see the second movie. Because I'm looking forward to the DVDs to drop for my collection. More to come back to, going in my collection. Devil Wears Prada 2, going in my collection. Simply because these are great works of art that have been done well. I might even consider bringing Michael into my collection, my movie collection. I'm considering it. It's going to be a hard 6-7 type of consider.
Yeah.
Because that movie was just okay.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. Tonight, I am super excited again to have had you in the studio with me because you were here on the phone when we did this on the phone a couple of years ago, and now I have you in the studio tonight. I appreciate you taking out your time to come and hang out with me. I'm going to give you the final word and then we out of here.
Hey, man, make sure you be funny if you try to do comedy. And if you do comedy, bro, just because you say it and just because you say it's a joke don't mean people can't get offended and not like your ass for it. You gotta there's something that you gotta do. Stop stepping on landmines and figure out how to maneuver, man. Everybody be kind to each other, man. Learn something you ain't learned today. Learn something today that you didn't know yesterday. Make sure you prepare for tomorrow. Y'all have a good night, man.
That part, as I always say, opportunities knocking. You matter. Let's build and grow higher, Shreveport. And remember to be great on purpose and not by accident. The future is now. I am Jerrick, aka Jerrick, your favorite published author, and your host of A Lil Tea Time with season 15 premiere guest, Mr. Mark Pugh.
Hey.
I appreciate you being in the spot tonight. Y'all, we got to get up out of here because I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I got to eat.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
If you like this footage, stay tuned to what's next. And thank you, my royal subscribers, for tuning into this episode of A Lil Tea Time. Love you guys. Peace. Be well.